Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Monday Huddle on the Educational AD Podcast. We'll be right back with this week's Monday Huddle segment, but first, as always, we're going to give a shout out to our sponsors. Now, these are companies that you should be using as an athletic director. They're time-saving, they are tremendous resources. I really want you to check them out. So take 3 minutes, listen to our shout outs, then listen to our Monday Huddle segment, then go and visit these sponsors. I'm telling you, you're going to be glad you did. Here we go. We want to say thanks to Sideline Interactive indoor score tables and video boards for their support. Go to sidelineinteractive.com and you can schedule a live web demo to see their products in action. Probably one of the best equipment purchases I ever made as an athletic director was our Sideline Interactive indoor score table. Go to sidelineinteractive.com. Schedule that live web demo today. We also want to thank our friends at Huddle. You know, as a football coach, I used Huddle for years, but when I became an athletic director, I made sure that our school was a Huddle school. And our coaches, I'm telling you, all of our coaches, our student athletes, even our parents, just love the Huddle platform. Go to huddle.com, join the 100 million users, turn your school into a Huddle school. We also want to say thanks to Beacon Creative and Vital Signs Wall of Fame. Now, Wall of Fame has been helping schools bring their legacy to life for over a decade, but Beacon Creative takes it to a whole new level. Beacon is a content creation service, and you really got to see it to believe it. They're going to take your data, your school's story, your legacy, and come up with compelling stories that you can then post on your digital platform. Again, you have to see it to believe it. We try to promote our kids and our programs, but Beacon Creative allows you to do that without lifting a finger. I want you to email John Townsend, and you can do that at John, John, at beaconwalloffame.com. Beacon Creative and Wall of Fame. It's a winning team. We also want to say thanks to Home Campus. Scheduling, rosters, results, communication, facilities, athletic eligibility, and clearance. Home Campus does all of these things and more. Does it better, does it faster than the other platforms. Go to homecampus.com for more information. And don't forget to mention the podcast. That's homecampus.com. We also want to thank Gipper. Go to Gipper.com and let their team turn you into a social media marketing guru. Your athletic department, your kids, your coaches, they're doing great work, and Gipper's going to show you how you can promote that using social media to engage your audience. Everything stays on brand. Your colors, your logos. Gipper has thousands of templates that they can custom design to fit your school. Go to Gipper.com for more information. We also want to say thanks to Ohio University and their online masters in athletic administration. Now, I didn't get my master's through the Ohio program, but my assistant athletic director did, along with thousands of others, and it was a great experience. And while they were all earning their degrees, they also completed 11 NIAAA leadership training courses at no extra charge. Check out Ohio University and their online masters in athletic administration. We want to say thanks to Hometown. Hometown continues to be a game changer in our profession with their solutions that include things like, well, digital ticketing, of course, but how about fee-free fundraising, athletic website construction, and a whole lot more. Go to hometown.com. Whether you're an athletic director, a principal, even a coach, Hometown's going to show you how to save time, how to raise more money, and how to bring your community together. You'll find it all at hometown.com. We want to say thanks to Athletic Surveys by LifeTrack. If you've never used a survey to take the pulse of your parents, your coaches, your student athletes, you're really missing out. Go to athleticsurveys.com. They're going to create a custom survey that really connects you to everybody in your program. That's athleticsurveys.com. And we want to say thanks to Booster Hub, the #1 Booster Club software program. Your boosters deserve, they probably need this platform. Booster Hub takes care of sponsorship payments, meal fees, concession sales. It all goes through their secure system. How about volunteer sign up, volunteer changes? Nothing falls through the cracks. Online spiritware sales, communication. Give your boosters the platform they deserve. Let them have more time to support you as fans. Go to boosterhub.com for more information. And as always, don't forget to mention you heard about it on the podcast. Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Monday Huddle and the Educational ED Podcast, the show where we talk about leadership and growth in the ever-changing world of education-based athletics. This is the next segment. Actually, I guess it's the final segment in our ongoing series of the NIAAA's certification program. And today, we're going to dive into one of the most respected milestones in our profession, earning your Certified Master Athletic Administrator credential, or CMAA, through the NIAAA. Now, if you've already achieved your CAA, you know what that process feels like. There's lots of learning, lots of commitment, and a healthy amount of caffeine. But the CMAA is different. It's truly next level. It's not just about knowing athletic administration, it's about contributing to it. So in the next several minutes, we're going to talk about what the CMA represents, what it takes to qualify, what the project looks like, and how you can prepare to earn the highest professional distinction in our field. Let's go and start with what the CMAA represents, the big picture. It's truly the top level of certification through the National Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association, and it tells the world that you're not just managing an athletic department, you're leading the profession forward. This level of certification goes beyond technical skills. It's about creating something of value that's going to help other athletic directors, coaches, or student athletes. In short, the CMAA says, I've taken what I've learned and turned it into something that makes education-based athletics stronger. Now, for the requirements, before you jump into the project, there's some boxes that you have to check. First, you must already hold your CAA certification and be a current NIAAA member in good standing. Second, just like for the CAA, you need at least 2 years of experience, but this is 2 years beyond having earned that CAA, so the experience level ramps up. Third, there's a list of advanced leadership training courses you'll need to complete. Now, you've already taken LTC 501, 502, 503, 504, and 506 on your way to your CAA. For the CMAA, you're going to add 2 more legal courses, 508, which is the third legal course, hazing, ADA law and employment law, and LTC 510, the fourth legal course that covers things like social media, transgender participation, and others. You're also going to be required to take 608, Advanced Management Strategies, and you'll round things out with 2 700 level electives, which usually focus on topics like maybe middle school leadership or character education or advanced communication. Again, you can choose from that 700 level section. And one more note. Before you submit that CMAA project, you should attend a CMA prep session or webinar through your NIAAA or state association. This is going to walk you through the expectations and the submission process step by step. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the CMAA project, which is really kind of the heart of the certification. Think of it as a capstone. It's where you're going to take your skills, your experience, and your passion for athletics and use them to create something original that benefits others. Your project should focus on improving some aspect of interscholastic athletic administration. And many times, athletic directors are already doing something at their school with their students, with their coaches, with their parents, with their program that would make a great project. It could be a program you've designed or a new resource that you've developed. It could be literal research that you conduct that addresses a current challenge in athletics. The goal is simple: to make a contribution that leaves the profession better than when you found it. So, how do you actually do this? Okay, there is a structure and it's designed to set you up for success. The first step: develop the concept, identify a need or an opportunity or even a challenge in your school or your district. Maybe it's around safety or communication or student leadership or coaches' professional development. And as I already mentioned, chances are you're already doing something at your school that would make a great project. Now, step two is you're going to submit your proposal. There is a project proposal form on the NIAAA website, and the certification committee is going to review it to make sure it's original, valuable, and realistic. Step three, you're going to implement your project. This is the hands-on part. You'll collect data, you'll work with stakeholders, and you're going to document the entire process. And then the fourth step is write your report. Now, the written report should be of a college level paper. It's going to be some true research. It's going to include what the NIAAA calls the keys to success: the who, what, when, where, why, and how. Basically, you're telling the story either in written form, or you can do the oral option, which is typically a PowerPoint. It's going to show the purpose, the history, the process, the results, and your reflection, maybe even how you're going to move forward. Next is, submit and share. And again, the sharing is either, turning in your written report or presenting that oral presentation. When your CMAA project presentation is done, the NIAAA certification committee is going to review it. Either a member will read that document or they'll observe you as you present. That's it. You're very shortly going to find out what the results are. Most people do pass, but if for some reason you don't pass the first time, you can modify, tweak, and then resubmit again. The certification team is there to help you. Sample topics. There really is no end to it, but student athlete leadership team development has been a project that many have done. Creating a coach mentoring program for first-year head coaches, doing a Title IX self-audit and developing a compliance improvement plan, building a crisis communication or emergency action plan for your district and your school, writing a district athletic handbook and launching a digital scheduling system, starting a unified sports initiative, Hall of Fame, the Hall of Fame itself, or a Hall of Fame event that connects alumni with current students. I know one athletic director developed a mental health awareness program for coaches and athletes, complete with a speaker series and a resource guide. Once again, you're probably already doing something at your school that would make a great CMAA project. The common thread is that there's a clear purpose, there's measurable results, and that it has a positive impact on the people, the kids, the community where you're working. When you're ready to write it up, the NIAAA gives you a sample outline to follow. Start with your overview and your rationale, the problem you're addressing and why was it important. Lay out your objectives and the goals and how you set out to achieve it. Describe the implementation process, how you did it, who was involved, and the resources that you used. And then after that, you're just going to summarize the results and outcomes, include all the data, feedback from your stakeholders, participation numbers, measurable improvements, photos and graphs help share your story. And then close with your own reflection, what you learned and how the experience made you a better athletic administrator. When it's submitted, as I mentioned, the NIAAA Certification Committee evaluates it, based on its professional value, originality, and leadership impact. Once your project is approved, hey, congratulations. You're officially a certified master athletic administrator. You'll receive your certificate and pin, and your project will be added to the NIAAA's National Resource Library so other ADs can learn from your work. CMAAs often go on to present at conferences, serve on national committees, or mentor new athletic directors. And remember, it's more than just certification. It's an invitation to shape the future of our profession. Okay? So, earning your CMAA is truly about impact. It's about taking the knowledge that you've gained through years of experience, turning it into something that helps others succeed. Leadership is not about being in charge. It's about taking care of those in your charge. When you complete your CMAA project, that's exactly what you're doing. You're taking care of the next generation of athletic leaders by sharing your best work. So, start brainstorming. Talk with your mentors. Find an idea that fires you up and meets a real need in your school or your community. And when that CMAA certificate arrives, you're going to know it represents not just achievement, but a lasting legacy of leadership. If you're working toward your CMAA or thinking about starting your project, go to the NIAAA website. That's NIAAA.org, as well as your state association certification coordinator. Every state has one. They can give you the detailed requirements along with some project suggestions. And as always, keep leading, keep learning, and keep making a difference for your kids, your coaches, and community. Thanks for listening to the Monday Huddle on the Educational AD. If you found this helpful, please share it with another athletic director. And as I mentioned, keep showing up, keep supporting, and keep growing the game. Before we go, we want to say thanks again to our sponsors. Thanks to Huddle, thanks to Hometown, thanks to Ohio University and Gipper. I want to say thanks to Sideline Interactive, Athletic Surveys by LifeTrack, Booster Hub, and Home Campus, and Beacon Creative Wall of Fame. Thanks again for listening. We'll see you next time on the Educational AD Podcast.